Now, Ray, I don't know if you've been keeping up with college basketball or not now. I know football season's still going on, but
Yeah.
I've been just kind of taking a look at what's been going on with John Calipari, and a lot of people have been, a lot of people in Kentucky have been coming down on him, saying that it's time for him to go, and he's overstayed his welcome, and things of that nature. And me personally, I think Calipari is a great coach. This is a guy who basically has a one and done team, all the time. And first of all, he's 11-6. Okay, he
Yeah.
has an 11-6 record, but he's only 2-3 in the SEC. So they're in eighth place right now in the
Well, they
SEC.
lost about
But
four in a row or something now, I believe.
and yeah, I think they're. I think they may have won their last one, but they definitely lost like 4 out of 5 or something like that. But what do you think? Do you think that it's time for him to to go?
No, I mean, I didn't expect him to be there that long because he used to be the top hustler in basketball. Shifting around on this job, shifting around on that one, how much they gonna pay him and all that kind of stuff, getting these big contracts. But he seemed to have settled into Kentucky and has done a good job, relatively good job up there. So when guys want him to go, who are they think they're gonna bring in and they're gonna have more success at Kentucky? I know Kentucky ain't what it used to be. It used to when Anthony Davis was playing, it was gonna be championship or every year a bust or whatever. But now it's not like that. They just, they a competitive team. They play hard and they coach well and everything else. But I don't think they are what they used to be. But you can't stay on top forever. And I think a lot of these boosters and stuff they don't understand that.
And Buck, what do you think, John Calipari? Since he's been at um, Kentucky, well, let's just go back to the last, let's say 6-7 years. Uh,
Yeah.
SEC regular champion, conference tournament champion, Final Four in 2014. SEC champion, conference tournament champion, 2015. The same thing in 2016. He won the conference tournament in 2017, and he was the SEC championship in 2019. And last 2 years, he didn't win the SEC or the conference tournament. Now he has a 78% winning percentage at Kentucky. Do you think it's time for him to go? And like Ray said, who you gonna get?
And here we go. Here another team that's messing up. Found a coach that's doing really well and has done very well for your college, NCAA basketball, whatnot. And now you want to fire him. There's nobody out there that you can really hire to take his place. Just not smart, man. I often joke about the Schottenheimer curse, but we see what's happening out there for the Chargers. Now you might have a Calipari curse for Kentucky. So, it is what it is. The alumni are what's driving the colleges to fire these coaches. I mean, because it's a win now league. It's not like it used to be where you can. I mean, there's only one franchise and I can think of that keeps coaches forever, and that's Pittsburgh Steelers. So, other than that, and maybe the New England Patriots. Other than that, you don't have coaches staying in an area for a long time. Well, we can say Baltimore too, but the bottom line of it is that Calipari has done a lot for Kentucky, and he should still be there. And they fire him, you know, it's on them because there's nobody out there that I would want to put in that position. I don't see anybody that's a big name or that could go there and keep up a winning tradition.
Maybe Sean Payton wants to go to Kentucky. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, this guy, all right, he's lost 6 games this year, true enough. But he lost 11 games in 2013 and went to the Final Four. Okay, so this is someone who, to me, has just always been a good coach. He has a 77 winning percentage in his career overall. That includes Memphis and Massachusetts. He had a 73% winning percentage in the University of Massachusetts. He's been a great coach everywhere he's been. I know people have been talking about him going to Texas, and maybe he should go to Texas if he get tired of the UK alum or fans are coming down on him. People showing up at games talking about fire Calipari or send him to Texas and all this other stuff. So I think even if he has a down year, he can be afforded a down year. They made the tournament last year. Okay, now they didn't make it the year before, but they made the tournament last year. At least I'm not seeing that they made. Yeah, they were like 9-16. That was during the pandemic. But so they made it the year before. I don't see what the big deal is because they're getting off to a slow start. This guy basically has a new team every season because the kids jump to the league. And then he has a great recruiting class coming in next year, including, I think, DeJuan Wagner's son and a few others. So I would just let him stay. I think they're just really jumping the gun on this. And that's just what people do today. We get to be prisoner of the moment. When things don't go our way, we feel like we got to make some type of drastic change without any real plan as to who could be better. So unless they got, Phil Jackson Jr. or somebody that wants to coach on the speed dial, then I think they're doing a little too much.
Roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.